んなことない。必ず元の世界に帰れる。うちは行くで。
That's my girl! Ichan!
本当に行くの？やっぱりワンやチシヤのこと心配やし、探しに行ってくるわ。
You're not staying with them?
大丈夫。必ずまた会えるって。
I hope
う
so.
さぎ、あんたは少し休まんと。アリス、うさぎを頼んだで。
Oh, you're letting together two people who lost up about getting out.
ああ、どっか知らねえ国でも生きてよな。渋谷にゾンビ出たらやばいんだ。これみんな食われたら全員ゾンビになるんだよ。ゾンビが入ってきてなんだよ。
Oh, these three together like that. And you!
俺なんできっと生き残るのはお前だよ。
You believe into you?
なんだよ。お前の人生そんなところで終わりかよ。
Oh, I can cry.
なんだその面、もう終わりだみたいな。何の話かと思ったらさ、くだんねえ。人生ってのはな、こう行き詰まってるようで、必ずその曲がった先に道が細く続いてるもんなんだよ。
Listen to him.
バイトのバーテンがかっこいいこと言ったって説得力ないよ。
Don't be mean.
かっこいいかっこいい。うっせえ。いざとなると出てこないもんだね。ラーメンこと言ってんじゃないか。
Little tears. I'm not crying, just little tears. I know that you need to eat and all, but let it be, please.
ちゃんとやってよ。
Oh, you really want to kill that rabbit? It could be a sweet moment if you wouldn't be chasing a rabbit to kill it and to eat it. That's not a rabbit, that sound. People live there and were killed. The king of spades? Ah, what was filmed? It was right there. No, that it was filmed. I have the impression to recognize the place. Okay, you're the one who filmed all of that. Oh, your last word before dying? Did you film something important? Or you just want him to continue your little project? Yes, it's a group of people who died. Next stage. 26 days. You're counting, that's great. I think that it's one of the first times. Anne! She went with you? No. No, she didn't die, please. The time inside, yes, it's not working the same. Because it's a virtual. Okay, she wants to reach the borders. Really? You're gonna die before talking with him. Not really. They're all gonna die. We really care about. About the fireworks? If it's a true one. Come on! People. Fuck you! I knew that it would happen. I'm so mad that it happened, and I'm mad at myself because I was surprised by it, you know. She was talking about people, or she was talking about the fireworks. They were not real, you know, like they looked like they were real. The girl died, you died. Oh, it doesn't help us that much, except for the fact that she questioned, you know, the real existence of these fireworks, of what is happening right there. Is it real? The King of Spades is coming! Can you drive that thing? Oh, you're trying to get out? I wouldn't choose that option. He can run also, but maybe he doesn't have his car just near to him, you know, like... That's great. What about you now? I want to mock him, you know, by saying what a bad shooter you are, like truly. Woohoo! You're between. No, it's someone you. It's a player. Part of a group who just saved you. Don't. That person saved you. Who? You. Ah, okay. That's what we saw.
Huh?
She's a player like you.
忘れまたがいらないから放っておこうって言ったのに。あいつがなんとかついてここまで運んできたんだよ。
He? The guy with the gun?
ちゃんとお礼言いなよ、アリス。
なんで俺の名前？
あいつが言ってたよ。
He knows you? Someone who is supposed to be dead and who didn't die.
あんたが私たちの作戦の邪魔をして機嫌悪いから。
Who? The guy from the beach, the games, the first ones?
あれに。いや、CD。
I said it, I knew it, that a lot of persons of the first season who disappeared or who died, in fact were not dead and would come back. I said it during the first season, I said it at the beginning of this season too, so that's why I was not surprised when the other one reappeared, and that's why right there to see Agony, I'm not surprised. I would be surprised, you know, if at some point I'm right about one thing, about Shota being still alive. Again, we saw Karube dying, like really, directly, but Shota, I still have the impression that maybe this one is still alive. So that would be a big reveal, that would be a big surprise for me. But the other characters who fakely died, you know, who disappeared and all, I'm gonna be surprised, but more excited, you know, than surprised. Right there, to see Agony back, oh, you know, his mood, you know how he is and all. For sure he's mad at you because I think that he made all of that plan to kill the King of Spades. For sure he's gonna make a team with a girl who was, you know, an arc, arrows and stuff like that, who knows how to defend herself, how to fight, how to kill. And your gun, you found it where? How? It chose to not kill you, it chose to keep you alive and all. That's great. Usagi is still out there and she chose to not join this group, you know, to not say, hey, I'm alive and I want Alisu's back, you know. She chose to stay behind, and I'm pretty sure that she's looking at them right now, she's keeping an eye on the situation. She's gonna do everything, you know, to protect Alisu, and I think that that's why she didn't join them, you know, because she doesn't trust Agony and because she wants to be sure that Alisu is gonna be okay. That girl can be interesting, you know, for sure with the arrows and all, she gave me a Katniss Everdeen feeling, something like that, but not at all. She's gonna have, you know, her own character and all. I think that it's pretty interesting to have someone with a disability because of the fact that right there, you know, the fact that she wants to kill the King of Spades and that's a physical mission game, and you know, you wouldn't expect someone with a disability to do something like that. And she seems strong and she has her arc, her arrows and stuff like that. So I think that it's really a good thing to have someone like her into the game, you know, into the show. I think that it's really cool. Okay, for that, you know, I didn't expect at all for Chishiya's game to end right there, right now. Not at all. Because of the fact that I knew that it would be a shorter episode than the other ones of the season, so I was like, maybe it's because of the fact that we're gonna end his game during this episode, you know, and it's not gonna take a lot of time. Like, I knew that we wouldn't have a lot of rounds in front of us, but in fact we had less than that, less than what I thought, because Chishiya resolved the situation in just, you know, 2 discussions, 2 talks. I knew, you know, I guessed that thing about the fact that he eliminated 2 options by talking with these 2 people. So he just flipped the coin between the 2 symbols that he had left. That was really risky, but why not? That's Chishiya, you know, like, okay. But I didn't guess at all what was happening for the other ones. The fact that the 2, I'm gonna name them, you know, the big guys and the weak guys, like, you know, to describe the master and the girl, the killer and the follower who was in fact the Jack of Hearts. Like, I'm gonna name them like that, like the big ones, the weakest ones. I thought that the weakest ones could have not their revenge, but could kill the big ones because it was the right timing for them to kill the big ones, like that's it. But I never saw the fact that in fact there were allies since the beginning. I think that the writers of the show gave us clues about it during the last episode, about the fact that yes, they were at the same place at multiple occasions, and yes, we had that zoom, you know, on the snacks, and it meant something. For that, I think that they gave us that clue and I didn't see it, and no, well done, I didn't see it, and I'm a little mad at myself, you know, because I didn't see it, but I like it also because I was surprised during that moment. But they didn't make, you know, any moment anything about the fact that the two big guys made an alliance together. Like, okay, I didn't see it coming, but no one could have seen it coming, in fact, because you didn't give any clue about it to us, the viewers. We couldn't guess it at all. And Chishiya, I'm not even sure that he truly guessed it, that the two big guys would make an alliance like that. Right there, Chishiya, you know, he did what he always do. He watched all of them, what they were doing, how they were acting, and because of that, he managed to guess what was happening between these two weak people. That was a good guess, a pretty good one. He's clever, Chishiya, we know it, he's clever. But you know, it's not because right there he succeeded with this game, he won it, and he won it honestly, that I'm gonna stop to suspect him. You know, I want to see his background. Until I'm gonna discover his background, I think that I'm gonna continue to suspect him. Like, it's really something about a show like that, when you have so many characters and all, for sure you want to suspect some of them. And one criteria, it's gonna be, do I know enough about that person to trust him or her? And Chishiya, except for what we saw during the show, I mean during the games, and even what we saw during the games, the fact that he's not concerned about things, he's just watching things, you know, he's not involving himself into anything, even that, you know, it's playing against him, you know, for me to trust him. So yes, it's not because of that I'm gonna trust him. But well done, you succeeded right there, you won that game, so no Jack of Hearts anymore. So yes, right there, that game Into the Jar was a good one, was a really art game, you know, playing with emotions, manipulating people and all. Even if at the end, you know, that master, he had the right conclusion of things, you know, like, in fact, you can win that game by not lying, by being honest, by finding someone who wants to be honest, who has interest, you know, to be honest, stuff like that. So it was like that. You know, that game was really great for all of what it was about, and I'm glad, you know, that I guessed who was the Jack of Hearts. I told you during the intro that I thought that it was that guy. I'm a little mad at myself because I didn't pick up the good clues, you know, about the fact that the two weak ones were playing together, made an alliance together. But I couldn't have guessed, you know, the fact that the two big guys made an alliance together. The construction of this episode surprised me because yes, I thought that we would spend more time for Chishiya's game. After that, we spent a lot of time with only Uzaki and Arisu together. The fact that he lost up, she lost up, but at least she still wants to survive, you know, to find food and stuff like that. She's trying to motivate him a little and all. And we have all of that part about that group who died, that film, you know, and at the end, that moment with Alisu being saved like that by these two new people. That film, about that film, it's bad, you know, because in fact we didn't learn anything during that film. I mean, it was a good reminder about the fact that everything happened when the fireworks came and everyone disappeared during that moment. Like, everything happened with the fireworks at the beginning, so that was a good reminder. But what that girl said, she said that she remembered things, and she said that they looked real, but in fact they were not. I mean, she implied something like that, but I'm not even sure that she was talking about the fireworks, and she didn't end really her sentence. She died, so we're never gonna know the truth. Like, I'm not taking it really as a clue, as a real information about what happened, because in fact it's really blurry. Like, yes, I'm not sure that we can take something from it. It's just a good reminder about everything happened with the fireworks. You know, for the situation about that world, is it real? Is it virtual? Is it your world which changed suddenly, or is it another world? The clues, the information that we have about that is the fact that we had the fireworks, everyone disappeared just like that. You can be killed by lasers coming from the sky. The timing is not the same for everyone, you know, and the timing inside of the game is not the same than into the real world. So for me, it's not your world which changed suddenly. No, it's another world, another reality, or it's a virtual world. But it's not, yes, the first option. I don't have the impression that we're progressing, that during the 4 first episodes of this season 2 we had already informations. We had that reminder about the fireworks. We have the distinctions between the players and the management team and the citizens of the country. But the citizens of the country, they are also players, and the only difference with you guys is the fact that something gave them responsibilities, some roles to play that, you know, to play the King of Clubs, to play the King of Hearts. For Mira, I think also to play that role. But it's someone or something who gave them that responsibility, like I'm describing it since the beginning of this season 1. It's almost, you know, like an emperor who gave orders to his or her generals, who had also soldiers with the management team for the other players. But in fact, players, management team, generals, you are all players in fact. That thing about the fact that, you know, the King of Clubs, they created that game. Yes, I don't have the impression that we're progressing a lot. No new information, no new things. I'm glad that right there, Anne, she's trying to understand things. She can see that there is an issue with the time into that world, the fact that the plants that are growing too fast and stuff like that. You're supposed to be there since only 33 days, something like that, and it's evolving too fast for the city. I mean, the city is changing too fast, and the fact that she wants to reach the border, like, yes, I'm glad that you're doing that and that you're trying to understand things with what you can, what you truly have. And in fact, I think that it's a better option than what Alice Sue and the other ones that are trying to do by interrogating the King of Clubs, the Jack of Hearts and stuff like that. It's not with them, it's not by playing these games and trying to interrogate these generals that you're gonna have any new information. At least, I think that I would think like that, you know, into that big game. I would think a little more like Anne, finding information by myself with what I have, what I can guess, but not by interrogating them or trusting them also. Like, you can interrogate them, but can you even believe what they're gonna tell you? Do you understand what I mean? Okay, I'm gonna stop this review right there. I'm gonna watch 3 more episodes. I'm gonna try to finish the season today, but again, I'm not sure that I'm gonna have enough light, so we'll see. No matter what, it's all for you for this video, and it's all for me for now, so bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Great.